So how are your late season gardens going? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you guys dry or are you rainy? Have you had your first frost yet? We got close the other day. We got close. It was 41 up north, 41 degrees, but that was by the lake. And Timo says it's colder here, so I don't see any signs of frost. So I think we avoided that catastrophe, which makes me happy. But we're probably only 3 weeks away from first frost. Not good. Here we go. This is today's pickle harvest. This is the final pickle harvest. So yeah, I've got all different sizes. There was 2 buckets full, 2-gallon buckets full. And then I pulled all the dill. I wish there was smell-o-vision. The dill smells so good. So we had a hard time finding dill, and our dill wasn't keeping up with the pickles. So Tim was able to find some way up north by the lake at the farmer's market there. In my farmer's market, there was only 1 stand that had dill. And so I did a bunch of research. If you can't find dill, you can use the seeds, like dill seed. You can go to the store, buy dill seed. You can also use the stems. So don't throw away the stems. I throw a little bit of stem in every pickle jar because the stems have a lot of flavor in them. So, so pickles, these are the ones that were too ripe. If they had any bit, look at this one. That one would be good for saving seeds. If they had any little bit of yellow on them, I put them there. And then I pulled out all the pickle plants. Looking at this, it reminds me of a Star Trek episode. Actually, a Star Trek Voyager episode. Let me know if you know which one I'm talking about. So I got a half a bucket of paste tomatoes, some nice Amish paste, and I got a couple nice San Marzano. So a lot of blossom end rot on these plants. I'll have to figure out what I have to do to correct that next year. So I picked anything with any color on it. Let's see, that's good color. This one has color, it's just starting to turn. All right. More tomatoes. All right, so today we harvested 3 of the Moon and Stars watermelons. My watermelons have stars on them, but they don't have a moon. So they sound hollow. And then we harvested 3 cantaloupes. We ate 2 of them. These ones are green inside. So that's kind of cool. This is all old harvest. These are the first harvest of potatoes. So those are the melons we harvested. Then here you saw the pickles that are underneath here. Then I harvested tomatoes. And I've got them all labeled, so you know what's coming up. Got them all here. A bunch of paste tomatoes there. Some corn for dinner tonight. 3 of the buttercup squashes. So those look good. What else did we do? I got a whole pail full of tomatoes. These are extras, plus some of the small fruited ones, like these brandy sweet plums, Galenas cherry. And there's some grape tomatoes in here too. So a whole bucket of those. And then I finished harvesting the potatoes. See, some of them have slug damage. I'll have to figure that out for next year. The russets did really well. There is Yukon Gold in here. as well. So I'm gonna let those cure for a few days. The ones, like I stabbed a few of them, so I'm gonna end up having to can those right away. So I'll do that when I get home. But yeah, so nice big basket of potatoes. So that is it for today's harvest. So the next video I'm gonna do, I will probably do harvest of peppers. I don't know what else I'm gonna harvest out of that garden. So until next time, everybody, happy gardening. Bye-bye. So this is what my kitchen looks like after a big harvest. This is after the tomato taste test. I've got some in here. That's the cores, and these ones got crushed. So the cores, all the little ones here, the bits and pieces that I cut up, and then I've been washing tomatoes. I've got some here. How many of you remember that old song? Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yep. So I'm going to put some of them like that. Some of them are going, oh boy. I'm going to can them for salsa because I've got a bunch of like paste tomatoes, but I think I'm going to use part paste and part of these for salsa. I'm going to take a bunch of tomatoes to work because this is just the beginning of our harvest. And then, yeah, so I've got a lot of tomatoes. This whole bucket was filled with tomatoes. The whole thing was. It was almost too heavy for me to lift, and I'm pretty strong. So, more of this. This is all completely full. This is all completely full. That's all completely full. There's a bottle of water I use for canning pickles. Oh, let's go in here. This is all completely filled with pickles and dill. So this is my project this afternoon. Just washing them off here. Okay, just thought I would show you a little bit of the craziness after a big harvest.